Hi there. Our story today is titled It is the Wind. The author who wrote the story is Farida Wolf, and the illustrator who drew the pictures is James Ranson. Our topic this week is nature that is all around us. This story today has a narrator. The narrator tells the story. I'm going to read this story with expression. That means to read with feeling. I'm going to think about the characters and what is happening, and then make my voice sound like the feelings in the words. What is the noise I hear in the night that wakens me, that shakens me? The noise I hear in the dark, in the night. Who is hearing the sounds? Yes, it's the boy in the picture that's hearing the sounds. When I read this page, I think of the boy who is hearing the sounds at night. At night, a house is usually quiet, but the narrator hears something that wakes him up. I think he might feel scared by the noise. What do you think? It is the owl, I think, on the branch that whispers, "Hoo!" that whispers, "Boo!" The owl, I think, sitting high on the branch. It is the dog, I think, in the yard that is howling. Ooh, that's howling. Woo! The dog, I think, by the fence in the yard. It is the gate, I think, on its hinge that creaks a groan, that creaks a moan. The gate, I think, with a clink on its hinge. It is the swing, I think, by the barn that sways and clunks, that sways and thunks. The swing, I think, in the breeze by the barn. Let's think about it. The boy is trying to figure out what is making the noise that woke him up. He thinks it might be an owl. Then he thinks it might be a dog. I think the boy doesn't really know what made the noise that woke him up. I think he is hearing more noises now that he is awake. What do you think? It is the calf, I think, on the loose that calls out wah, that calls out meh. The calf, I think, down the path on the loose. It is the toad, I think, in the pond that makes the splash, that makes the crash. The toad, I think, on the log in the pond. What words does the author use for the toad in the pond? Splash and crash. What else does the author say about the toad? Yes, the author tells us the toad is on a log in the pond. It is the cat, I think, in the woods that hollers, meow, that hollers, meow. The cat, I think, where it stalks in the woods. Boys and girls, we use clues in the story and what we know about the story to figure things out that the author may not say in his words. So let's think about the clues in the story so far about the noises being made in the night. Let's think about it. The boy still doesn't know what made the sound that woke him up. Each time we turn a page, there is a new thing making a new sound. I think the boy woke up, and now he is listening to all the night noises around him. I don't know if he will figure out what woke him up in the first place. Let's read on and see. It is a hare, I think, in the brush, that pounding thump, that's pounding bump, the hare, I think, near the field, in the brush. What does the narrator see and hear on these pages? Yes, a hare near a field. What sound does the hare make when it hops? Thump, bump. Yes. How does this picture help you know what a hare is? It's not the hair on our head. The picture looks like a rabbit So that tells us a hare must be like a rabbit. It is the bugs, I think, in the grass that stir and crick, that stir and click. The bugs, I think, singing songs in the grass. It is the sheet, I think, on the line that rustles swish, that rustles twish. The sheet, I think, flipping, flapping on the line. It is the wind, I think, that sighs good night, that sighs sleep tight. The wind, just the wind, in the night, in my room. My friends, what does the boy think is making the noise now? Yes, the wind. After the boy hears the wind, what does he do? He goes back to sleep. Why do you think he is able to sleep now? You can pause it to talk about it. Great job. Thank you for reading with me today, friends.